Hey guys, my name is Brandon. Today you'll learn how I lost 60 pounds in just 4 months. So go ahead and smash that like button, leave me a comment down below, and of course, if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. So at the end of March of 2018, I remember stepping on the scale. It was about 6 p.m. at night, and it said 281 pounds. I had no idea that I had gotten that big, and it freaked me out. So I knew I had to do something right away. And so I tried the next morning, because I know that sometimes your weight can fluctuate throughout the day. And morning is the best time to do it, because your body just empties out all the extra fluids. You know, that's why you pee so much in the morning. So I did it the next morning, and I was 276. So I take that as my official starting weight. So I was 276 pounds. The easy answer is intermittent fasting and the ketogenic diet. But really, it was me retaining more knowledge about food and how it affects your body. The simplest way to describe intermittent fasting is a fast. You just go periods of time without eating. For me, when I first started intermittent fasting, it started with me eating at noon, not eating till 5 o'clock at night, and then from there, going the whole night without eating until the next day at noon. So if you think about it, if your last meal's at 5, I go to bed at between 8 and 9 o'clock. So during that time of sleeping, I wake up at like 6, between 6 and 7 every morning. That whole period, I'm asleep. So it's not that excruciating when you think about it. I mean, the first week of the ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting, you'll find that it's very difficult, only because your body is so used to glucose, so used to the sugars being relied upon as a fuel source. And having that switched over is the difficult part. But once you get over that hump, it's not bad at all. The ketogenic diet is basically a low-carb diet. It's a diet that allows you to switch your fuel source from glucose to utilizing ketones. Okay, so now when you're in ketosis, your body's burning its own fat rather than the sugar. That's the most simple way I can describe the ketogenic diet. There are actually a lot of wholesome, delicious meals on the ketogenic diet. And just one thing that you'll have to swallow right off the bat is that you'll have to prepare meals at home. You can't expect to find these things at McDonald's or Wendy's, or you got to put the effort in, prepare your meals. Think ahead, think of next week, think of the weeks to come, what you're going to eat. And it's easy once you get in a rhythm, but you have to be a planner. You have to be on top of things. And when it came to figuring out what foods I was allowed to eat on the ketogenic diet, I always referred to Dr. Berg's videos on YouTube. If you haven't heard of Dr. Berg, go search him right now. Great guy, great resource, just very informative. But my just rule of thumb was just making sure that I was consuming 7 to 10 cups of vegetables per day, having moderate amounts of protein with my meals, enough fat with my meals just to keep me to the next meal, healthy fat like avocados, olive oil, pecans, just those types of healthy fats. And that's it. Just making sure that I'm staying within that and not over consuming on one or the other. But yeah, very, very simple, very straightforward. All right, honestly, the easiest way to start is to start with intermittent fasting. Don't change your diet, okay? Just start with intermittent fasting. Get used to not eating after 6 o'clock, okay? And then go to the next day, don't eat till noon, and don't eat between noon and 5. Make 5 o'clock your last meal. Eat whatever you want. Do that for a couple of days, okay? That's how I started. That's how I got into the rhythm of intermittent fasting. And then slowly start introducing wholesome, nutritional, valued foods. A lot of people will throw the ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting under the bus only for the first week of trying it out, because that's the roughest week you'll go through, and it's just your body. It's not used to feeding off of body fuel rather than sugar. And once you get over that hump, it's easy after that. So the only negative thing, in my opinion, is that first week. And when you get to your goal, like I am at right now, you got to be careful that you're not losing so much that you're losing your muscle. So you just got to make sure you're working out and having a good amount of protein that's suitable for you. Because I'm in construction, I do a lot of heavy lifting, so I have to up my protein a little bit. So just be aware. Be sure to continually inform yourself with, just like I said, information on the internet. With Dr. Berger is a great resource. He's the only guy I stick to. There's a lot of people with different opinions. I just think it's safe to stay with one guy who's got his feet on the ground and a good head on his shoulders. So that's my recommendation for that. Well, it really depends on when you want to lose the weight. Some people like to start fresh in the new year, January 1st, New Year's resolution, even first of the week, first of the month, whatever is suitable for you. I started, it was end of March, I think it was March 27th of 2018. And I just went for it because I knew, I hadn't let myself go way too far. And I didn't want to wait anymore. It was just like the next day I was on it. But maybe you have a wedding coming up and you know that you'll just be eating like garbage. Maybe wait till that wedding's done or whatever. But my recommendation is just get started as soon as possible, because you'll look back, months don't take too long to go by. Like, it feels like yesterday I started this, and I'm looking back and I'm like, whew, I am glad I started that because those days flew by. So it's going to be the same for you. I wish you guys all the luck in the world, and let me know what you thought about this video. Was it helpful? Was it insightful? Please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and again, please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Take care, guys.